Hey guys, Troy here, back with another video today. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 cards that I think you should be buying now before the Euro 2021 soccer tournament. But before we get into that, quick disclaimers as always. First of all, yes, we do have a little bit of a clickbaity, buy now title. I understand that. But as always, this is just my opinion. This is not any type of get rich quick or it has to be this 5 players or they're guaranteed. I'm just trying to basically give you guys suggestions of good players to target because someone actually commented, what players should I be looking to pick up? These are just the ones I would look at. And last thing on the topic of disagreeing, you guys are free to disagree and share which players you think. And I actually prefer that, honestly. I like it when we have a nice, respectful discussion in the comments because we're here to grow and learn together. I don't know everything, and I hope that you guys learn as much from me as I learned from you. That's really what I'm trying to accomplish on this channel. But going forward, we do have some people in the comments who aren't trying to help anyone. They're basically just trying to troll, talking about, oh, Jadon Sancho optics aren't $20. Well, here's mine that I picked up a month ago for $22 each. If you just look at completed listings in the past week, boom, 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 under $20. I can just kind of tell when people aren't there to help anyone, they're just trying to be right or to troll or something. So going forward, we're just not going to have those comments on the channel. But all right, that's more than enough of me on my soapbox. Let's get into the players. The first player I'd be looking to pick up right now for the Euro 2021 tournament is Zhao Felix and his Topps Chrome rookie card. You can pick up the base in a PSA 9 for only $92 right now. He's had a much better season in his second year at Atletico Madrid. He was the most expensive ever teenager for a reason. And while he has not been perfect by any means, he still has a ton of potential. And he's showed enough, in my opinion, for there to be a ton of excitement around him and the Portugal squad at the Euros. I'm treating the Euros and also the upcoming World Cup kind of like the NBA if we had had a 2-year off season. For a lot of people who really know soccer, comparing Zhao Felix to someone like Harry Kane or Lukaku, some of these really, really accomplished good players is crazy. Why would I buy Zhao Felix when you can have Lukaku or Harry Kane? Well, I'll tell you why. Because as we've seen with the NBA, if you were to invest before this NBA season that just happened, who would have been the most beneficial to go after? Obviously, yes, KD, LeBron, the established guys are good. They'll increase, they'll hold value, they're good to buy. But who would have done the best for you so far? It would have been Ja Morant, Zion, Tatum, some of these type of guys. Luka even, if you extend it through the whole year. I'm basically saying over this past year, who would have been good guys to invest in? Whether you like it or not, that's who the hobby gets excited over. And I'm not saying there's not validity to buying these legends. We could make this a 5-second video. If you want to invest in soccer cards, what are the best cards to buy? Messi and Ronaldo, true rookies, PSA 10. Boom, done. But that doesn't help anyone because first of all, most people don't have $100K to spend on a card and it's just not a helpful video. So Zhao Felix, yes, there's some hype there. He has a lot to prove, but I think playing into the hype, predicting the hype, just like what happened with Zion and Trae Young, is going to be really beneficial for the Euros. So that's why I'm interested in Zhao Felix. Next one, maybe a little bit of a middle ground in between the hype and the established players. We have Mbappe and his Prism rookie card, his PSA 9 is going right now for about $160. And as always, guys, I probably would not recommend you guys to pick up Prism base if you have the capital to do it. There's so many more of those. With the Zhao Felix, with this Mbappe, you can spend a little bit more money and pick up some variations. Like for instance, I just picked up a red and blue wave BGS 9.5 for about $500. So if you have the extra capital, definitely try to look into the variations of the refractors. But for the purposes of the video, I'm just using the bases, the kind of cheapest cards, especially because those still do increase and you can invest in them. But all right, Mbappe. In my last video, I compared him to Luka. I think that's a pretty good comparison. If anything, Mbappe has achieved a lot more and is even more established being a World Cup winner. But if you saw what happened to Luka prices in the bubble, even in the run up to this season, Mbappe is one of the top names at the Euros. There's no Haaland, unfortunately. Ronaldo's going to be there. Messi is obviously not going to be there. But I definitely could see a scenario where Mbappe ends up being the best player at that tournament. Now, that's far from guaranteed. There's a bunch of other talented players there, but at the very least, he is going to be super hyped going into it. And this is like a big time, kind of iconic card. I tell people all the time, you might not like Prism. You might feel so much stronger about Mbappe's rookie sticker or consider the Prism not a real rookie, which is fine, especially if you're collecting or if you even just want to follow your gut. Go with the rookie sticker. But I'm telling you, this Mbappe Prism is easy for people to understand. And there are going to be new people coming into the market around the Euros, around the World Cup. And I guarantee you, if there was some way we could look at like most searched eBay listings around that time, Mbappe Prism is going to be number one. Next up, we have another player who is on a really good team and I think has a strong chance to be one of the best, if not the best player at the tournament. And that is Kevin De Bruyne and his Prism Silver PSA 9 that most recently went for $90. I like this one. It's really low pop. These silvers were really rare back then compared to just the base, and you're barely paying any premium to have that silver. If you have the capital, sure, Kevin De Bruyne has a 2010 rookie sticker and a PSA 10. I'm pretty sure that's a couple thousand. That would be great to own. By all means, go ahead. But just like the Mbappe, I think when people see, De Bruyne, Felix, Mbappe at the Euros, they're going to try to go for stuff they understand, and Prism is that. This is De Bruyne's first Prism. Once again, I said low pop, really cheap for a silver Prism and a PSA 9. I think this is a good card to have going into the Euros. Next up, we're going back to the young hyped guys. We have Ansu Fati, and we'll put up his most affordable rookie. We have his Contenders rookie ticket and a PSA 9. That's going for a lot right now. That's going for about $230. Now, once again, if you have the capital, I would strongly suggest you go after his Mega Cracks rookie for around $700 or his Obsidian rookie, which I actually think is a really good buy right now. There's been some deals on eBay. So Ansu Fati is injured right now. He hasn't been playing in, I think, about a month or two, but he has looked electric in that Spain side. He is really, really talented. Once again, this is just my theory, but Luka, Trae Young, Zion, people like the young, exciting players. If Ansu Fati is fit and healthy for the Euros, he will be one of the top names people are looking at and are excited about. And also, if you've watched any of my videos, I'm a big Barcelona fan, so I think as a long-term hold, I really, really believe in Fati. Who knows what's going to happen? Prospecting is really, really risky in any sport. So there is risk with him, but for me, I really do think especially like his Obsidian and his Mega Cracks are going to be some of the premier cards people are going to want in the near future in the soccer card hobby. So that one was a little expensive. Let's get one that's a little cheaper. Marcus Rashford Select. You can get the mezzanine and just the basic one for about $20 each right now. I actually got both of them together shipped, I think a week ago for like $27. Even just outside the Euros. Manchester United has been looking really good. Second in the table. Rashford has looked really, really strong. Once again, this is a card from 2015, so not as many produced. It's not like a hugely mass-produced card. And I think Marcus Rashford has accomplished a good amount, and he's still younger than we think. He's been around forever, so we think of him as like an older player. He has a lot of potential. He has a lot to develop into. He's playing for England and Manchester United, two of the biggest sides in the world. For that price, I think it's worth the risk. And I deliberately kept these guys out of it because I'm always talking about this, but I really just believe in these players and this set so much. But Phil Foden, Sancho, Havertz, guys who will be playing in the Euros, you can pick up their Optic rookies for, yes, under $20. And I think that's just so cheap for these big time players with really, really nice rookies that have the rated rookie on there. I just believe in that a lot. But all right, guys, that's it for the video. That's just my opinion, and some guys I think would be good to pick up. Feel free to respectfully disagree in the comments below. I would love to see what you guys think, who you'd be looking to pick up, and we're gonna keep the videos coming. Thanks again.